It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Hey, this is the magic of things. We're on vacation. We're not actually in the studio, but we've got fresh, extra funny material that we have prepared for you. So we will get to that. The fresh new material for Extra Funny, even though we're on vacation, coming up next.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast. More next.
Hey, we're here with Richard Toccato, our friend from the Richard Toccato Companies, and this is great. It is great. The interest rates are coming down and probably time for you to refinance.
Oh, it's absolutely the time to refinance. Do it now. Call 704-800-4719. Save hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah, if you've just bought a house in the past couple of years, you've got a chance to save hundreds of dollars right now. Hundreds of dollars a month, I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to believe. 704-800-4719. One free 5-minute phone call does it. Or just check out homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
So it's pretty obvious Ace is dealing. This is like Michael Jordan's flu game. Ace has been fidgeting and messing with his pants all morning.
Yeah. I don't like my pants that I'm wearing. It's bothering me. I was in my closet yesterday, and Dax was in there, and I was getting my clothes together for today, and I grabbed the wrong pair of black pants. What I do is I put my clothes aside and put everything that I'm going to wear in the office, so that a lot of times, like this morning, Dax was up, and so. This. Well, what happens is Dax gets up. He's not. We're having trouble regulating this sleep. So at like 3 o'clock, 2:45, 2:30 this morning, he was awake, kind of crying, making noise. He'd slept from like 7:30 to 2:30, 2:45. And so we just decided it's easiest. Amanda got him and put him in the bed in there with her. He goes back to sleep. And then that way I don't use the bathroom at all, so I don't run the risk of waking him up again. So I use the hall bathroom, take a shower and all, and get ready. And all my clothes are in the office, so I'm not milling around I'm not in the bedroom at all.
So you're in your bedroom until 2 or 3 when he wakes up.
Yeah, and this morning I was awake. It was 2:45 or so. He went in there, and I actually went to the gym and did cardio, and then came back, and I just go to the hall bath and shower, and then get ready and get dressed in the office and get stuff ready for the show and all that kind of stuff.
Will you start to move more clothes over to the office closet in sort of preparation?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'm not going to be there, full time.
Okay.
Because hopefully we get, his sleep gets regulated. I can go back to, the way I've been doing things for years before Dax. Well, until May of getting up and using the nice big bathroom that we have.
Right.
As opposed to using the hall bath.
I mean, so you've moved your toothbrush over there, your deodorant, whatever.
Yeah, I have extra of everything. So I have the bare necessities in both bathrooms.
Just for this purpose?
For this purpose, yeah.
Okay.
So some mornings I'm in one bathroom, other mornings, I'm in another one. Like the other night, he woke up at midnight, and I got up and went and rocked him for 45 minutes, got him, until I could get him back to sleep and get him down again. And then when I woke up to get ready, I went back to bed. When I got up to get ready for work, he was still asleep in there in the bedroom. So I was able to shower in the regular bathroom where my closet is and all that kind of stuff.
Do you have to use the bathroom in the spare bathroom to not, let it stink in the main bathroom?
No, I normally do, just because I don't like the bathroom the lavatory, so to speak, within the master bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little. It's this little room that you step in and close the door, and it's a small little room, and I just go to the other one down the
You need a little space.
Yeah, it's just easier. It just seems easier.
Do you spend a lot of time in the bathroom?
I can.
Yeah.
Just nobody bothers me. It's peaceful.
Yeah, I figured when guys have newborns and stuff, they spend more time in the bathroom. I've heard that.
Yeah, and Amanda complains about it, and I'm like, I'm not the only person that does this. I'm not the only person that does
But there's been a definite uptick since Dax arrived.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Not a ton. You know, I'm just playing some solitaire or whatever. You know, reading Reddit. See what's happening in the world.
You know, my dad was in the bathroom when there was like the sports page, like just all over the floor. I was like, you didn't pick that up?
The floor. So you would get up and leave the bathroom? And
I guess.
sometimes
You'd have to take a shower because growing up, I'm one of 3 boys, so all getting ready for school at some time. One kid was going to have to take a shower at the same time in my parents' bathroom.
Right.
So that's how
I
you
never thought about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you had 3 boys and your parents. Everybody's trying to get ready to go to work.
In 2 bathrooms.
But your dad traveled a lot, so that was
he was traveling a lot. But there were many mornings where all 5 of us would have to take a shower around the same time. So it was always kind of like, tomorrow you're in that bathroom at this time.
It's got to be well planned out.
Oh, and they wake up each one at a different 10-minute intervals or whatever it was, but they figured it out.
Yeah, my sister and I shared a bathroom, and so there was kind of the same thing. But you had to know who was going to get up first, you know, based on what time your school started, and and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So
anything to sleep in an extra 10 minutes.
Absolutely. And I always think about Rob and Meredith. They share one bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, that's crazy. That's tough to do.
Rob, do you have 2 sinks or one? One. Okay. So literally, you have to share every facet of the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm getting ready earlier than her, so the morning time's never an issue.
Yeah.
Is the counter space evenly divided between the 2 of you?
Nothing is allowed to be on the counters.
Oh, does that drive you crazy?
I hate it.
I would imagine. I mean, that air fryer thing, that debacle. So where does it? Do you have a medicine cabinet, or does it all go under the sink?
There's a shelf on the right, beside the like. If you're looking in the mirror to your right, is where everything gets stored.
He's pissed. Shelf. I can tell by the way he's talking. He's livid about it.
Why do we have counters then?
I love that though. I don't want anything on the countertop. If you go into our bathroom, you can tell immediately which there are 2 sinks and they face each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, so if we were each of our sinks, we'd be back to back.
Yeah.
And you can immediately tell whose is whose.
Yeah, right.
Because mine is, there's a thing of soap, like the little pump thing of soap, and that's it on the counter.
Yeah, but you don't need a quarter of the stuff that she probably has.
But hers is a ton of stuff.
Well, that's women. So there's a shelf next to your toilet or whatever. So it's on display. It's just not on the counters, Rob.
Yeah, and the shelf is chaos. There's like you might as well just leave it somewhere else. It looks like shit.
Hey, do you have space under the sink?
I don't think we use it anymore, mostly because that's where she found the snake that one time.
Okay, but that was one time.
Well, she's
it's off limits for
very afraid of snakes.
Well, I tell you what I've done though, Rob. What you could do though, Rob, just a thought, is you can get one of those little, it's like $1, a little basket kind of thing.
Little caddy.
Yeah. And that's what I have. I just put all your stuff in there. So when I get ready, I just reach down and pull that whole thing out, set it on the counter. Everything's there. When I'm done, take the whole thing back and stick it back under the counter, and it makes it super easy. And that way, your stuff wouldn't be in that shelf. She'd have more space, and it would make your life a lot easier too, because you just take it out, use it, and then put it back under.
I'm good. I'd like to just leave it on the counter.
It's this counter thing that I love it.
Yeah, but you're not leaving it on the counter, so why not make it easier for yourself?
I do leave stuff on the counter.
You still do it?
Oh, you just do it to Spider?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she'll move it up to the shelf?
Yeah, every time.
Every time?
How often do you leave stuff on the counter?
How often do I leave stuff on the counter? I always leave my toothbrush when I'm done with it, let it drain over the sink there. Or, because there's always a little bit of moisture still left on it.
Yeah.
And then what else would I leave? Sometimes cologne. Well, that part, I don't do that to Spider. I just forget about putting it back.
Mark Anthony? Cologne. So, and then so there's like a little war going on every day.
It's the quiet war.
Yeah, we have 3 of those technically. The one with the air fryer.
Yeah.
Socks on the floor. And then the kitchen sink. I mean,
I got to admit, between the air fryer and the socks, she's right on those 2. I mean, God forbid she wants you to pick up your socks off the floor.
She's right on all three.
In the living room, and then in the air fryer, you push it back.
Yeah, he's waging the. I mean, he's Russia. He's the bully. He's like, I'm going to do things my way.
So you get ready to leave the house, and you think, well, I didn't put that cologne back up there. I didn't put my deodorant back up there. You just make sure every day that something is sitting out that she has to put back up on the shelf.
Yeah, I try to.
It's so funny.
Got her. So where does the satisfaction come for you, Rob? Is it that she has to just pick it up and put it up there?
Sometimes it's just the fact that I get to leave it there for at least a little bit. Like I'm like, oh, this is the way it should be.
Because it is a pain. He's like, I got to take all the stuff and put it up on the shelf now. Why can't I just leave it here? If it's here or it's there, what do you care?
You care because, the counter space is left open and clean and everything is orderly.
What I should do is just break the counter. Just leave only enough room for a sink up there and be like, well, now I can't put anything. Is this what you wanted?
See, now that's
a mature response.
Stupid shit that I would do.
Great. Now no one gets a counter.
And trust me, Rob, that's going to be tough financially.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, because eventually you're going to have to fix stuff that you break.
Mm-hmm.
It adds up. Trust me.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
Hey, once again, we're here with our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies, and this is the time for you to get some money from the equity in your home. Right, Rich?
It is, and you can do it instantly. If you've decided that I'm going to pay off credit card debts, or we're going to build that wonderful backyard kitchen that we've always wanted, or go on vacation, it's instant. You can apply today and get your money in 5 days. It's that simple, Ace.
And if you haven't decided, decide, because you can do it right now and save yourself a lot of money. HomeWithRichard.com has all the details. HomeWithRichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.